Hey everyone, if you're listening to this, someone thought you would be an excellent coach or should at least consider this coaching opportunity. And we are so excited for this webinar and we're going to keep it short and sweet. We really feel like we're packing this with information like common objections that we hear or misconceptions. And you guys, all three of us, we were skeptical when we started or when someone approached us about this opportunity, like, how much time is this going to take? Wait, I'm already busy. Like, I can't fit anything else into my day. Or, wait a second, I don't have a social media following or friends. Like, how am I supposed to impact others? Wait a second, I'm not a fitness professional. I don't claim to be experts. I don't want to sell to my friends, all of these things. So we're going to address them in a candid format. And I just am so excited for two of my top coaches, Lori Lang. She's from a small town, rural Minnesota. I actually met both of these ladies on social media. How crazy is that? So Lori's been a coach, 2 years, 2.5 years? Yeah. And then Katie Patterson Ingalls lives in Kansas. And I joke that I paid $2 for her, and that's true. I actually paid. We'll get into that another time because on social media, you can use Facebook to target ads and all that fun stuff. But, it's just really about attraction marketing. You being yourself, you're going to attract your tribe. And that's why I love these ladies so much. And Katie Patterson Ingalls, you've been a coach for 2.5. Oh, you're muted.
Almost 2 years.
Almost 2 years. Okay. So that's awesome. It's just been such a fun ride, but let's go ahead and dive in, you guys. All right. So the first thing that we hear all the time is, do we have to sell to our friends and family? And, what does that look like? And I know that was actually the first thing that I thought of. I'm like, I don't want to do home parties. I don't want to stock products in my house. I don't want to deal with customer service or any of that. And then I learned that we don't have to do any of that, you guys. Our business is set up where, you just pay a $15.95 coach starter or like a monthly fee, and we can go into the startup prices at another later on. But it's awesome. We don't have to deal with customer service or stocking products, or we don't even have to sell. We just have to be on our own journey and work on ourselves. And in that process, invite others to join us. And we're really just sharing. So Lori, do you want to talk? I think you'd be a perfect person to talk about this because you also said the same thing when I approached you.
Well, I scrolled all the way back to our very first conversation, and I remember saying, yeah, I kind of think I want to do this. I like health and fitness, and I want to get healthier myself, but I really don't want to sell. And you said to me, well, that's good because that's not what we do. And now looking back, I think, that was, we have great trainings that teach you how to add value, how to offer tips, recipes, anything that's helped you in your life. Because, and I think that now, if something is going really well and working for me, I want to share that with others. Just hey, this is my favorite lipstick. You'd share that with your best friend, right? You'd be like, dude, I found this awesome lipstick. You got to try it. So it's similar with this. We just teach you how to share what's working in your life and just add value and help other people along the way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love it. And, another thing that we get all the time questions about is what, I just don't have the time. And I actually got that objection today when I asked a good friend of mine, I'm like, you're already in health and fitness. I think this performance line that we have is going to help your results in what you're currently doing. Have you ever considered that, at least the products? And we got to talking, and she's like, with all my training, I just can't add anything else. And what people don't realize is that it's really not taking too much time outside of what you're already doing. So if you're on your path, it's really not because what's fun is that my goals, Katie's goals, Lori's goals, we all have different goals, and Beachbody doesn't tell you how to be or act. You're an entrepreneur, and you get to basically have this as a tool in your toolbox. So Katie, can you go ahead and share a little bit about your journey? Because right now, I'm a stay-at-home mom. Mm-hmm. And Lori she works part-time and stays at home. And then Katie works full time. So we kind of are covering a lot of different areas here.
We are. And so I completely understand that I don't have time. And I know that I said that to Heather. I don't know how I could fit one more thing in. So when many of us are career women and we think, how can we fit this in? And so I'm actually commute and I'm gone 11 to 12 hours a day. And it's finding, just as Heather said, it's you are in charge and you know what works best for you. And so personally for me, I actually get to work a little early because I carpool. And so I set aside time in the morning to work my business. I take a little time over my lunch. And then also there's a little bit of before I go to bed. And so, and they don't all have to be in big chunks. You know, it can work with your schedule and what you can do. A lot of times when the kids are at soccer practice or if we're at guitar or piano practice, I'm sharing and inviting during that time as well. So it's what works best for you. And there's only 4 things. There's 4 vital behaviors of a coach. And it's inviting. We already talked about that. It's inviting and sharing for people to join you on their journey and for you to be a part and join on a journey too. You're being proof of the product because you're already getting your workouts in and you're already eating healthier. And why would you not want to be sharing that and getting paid truthfully to do that? Anyways, why not, right? And at least getting your products paid for, at least that. But the opportunities are so much more. Personal development, and people say, well, what is that? And I thought, I don't need personal development. I do my devotions and I go to Bible study. What is this personal development thing? Oh, it's so much more. A lot of this is so much more than getting physically fit, guys. It's getting mentally, it's getting emotionally, it's getting spiritually fit too, especially with this team. And I have to share with you that how many times do we try this quick fix or that diet or think it's going to work, but we're not there mentally. We're not ready mentally to do it. And a big part of why this works is that personal development of believing in ourselves and what can happen when we give it our all and we support each other too. And then the other vital behavior is just recognizing others and celebrating them in their journey. I mean, how great is that? So it's very fun and there's no hard things to this. It's just celebrating others and being proof of the product and inviting others to join you. So, and there's I think one of the misconceptions that we have is, do you have to drink this Shakeology that people hear about? And while I love it and it's changed my life completely because I actually suffered from digestion and irritable bowel syndrome for more than 15 years, I was so drained down. My blood work was a disaster. Actually, I was depressed. Like there was just a whole skew of things that were happening going on with my body. Shakeology has helped me in every single way and huge in helping my sugar cravings. Many of us girls, I think all 3 of us say that we're recovering sugar addicts. And that's one of the things that Shakeology helps too. But you do not have to drink Shakeology. It was mentioned before, the performance line. There's a lot of great products. Just recently, one of our coaches, she's actually allergic to kale and she's so disappointed. She can't do it. So, but she's still going to be a coach and help others because she believes in it and she can do other things as well.
Yeah. And I have to mention too, that there are about 3 coaches on our team that are CrossFit coaches, or they go to CrossFit gyms, and they realize that in their gyms, a lot of people are having, a lot of chemical fillers in their performance line or their form of the performance line. And what's awesome about this performance line with Beachbody is like it's the only one like clinically proven to give these results that athletes need. And it's endorsed by an Ironman.
Yes.
That's awesome.
There's one more thing real quick. I have a few runners, people that, they're always wanting to run and they say, well, I don't need to do the workouts or the Shakeology. No, what they have actually found by incorporating this into their routine and not running every single day, their endurance is so much longer and their times are so much faster. So how cool is that?
Yeah. Helped when I did a half marathon, Insanity helped. And, we're kind of throwing out these terms because we're very well versed in it. I know all of us have just enjoyed the programs. I've been involved for 5 years now, And it's really helped me get my life on track and say yes to life after having kids and having the tools and the resources to help my family. You know, I didn't have that growing up at all. Like, I didn't really figure this out until I was 31 years old. And one of the things that I wished I would have been told in the beginning is that you don't have to be a perfect size to be an effective coach. Like, I was a mess. I was a hot mess. Okay. And you know, there are still days I still like to have my cheesecake, and I still like to have, you know, my wine or chocolate. So like, you can do that. You don't have to be a perfectionist, or you don't have to be perfect like a fitness model, although there are quite a few people who do get kill results. But it's just, no matter what size you're at, if you are teachable and you learn the skills to know how to talk on social media, to share your journey, and just just bring people along your journey, you're actually going to be so much more effective, because you're going to relate to people that are right there in your shoes. And Lori has done an excellent job. Katie, you too, but I hope you're following these ladies and seeing exactly how you talk about these things. But Lori, can you mention, I remember I talked to you about social media. I'm like, Lori, you got to share, even if it's like a healthy meal on a white plate, like, just share how you made it, or share how you were struggling, but what you did about that, because that's how you inspire people. Not saying, look at me, selfie, you know, 6-pack abs, this is me. It's just talking about your journey.
And social media was one of those things that scared me to death when I first started, because I never posted on social media. And I had no idea how to do it. I didn't know how it worked. I didn't have many followers. I was scared. Like, I was scared to share my life. But we have amazing tools and resources and trainings. And it's not like you're just signed up and like, here you go, like, start posting, you know. We all share what's working for us. And like Heather said, share, you know, tips and recipes and everything to help other people and add value again. And we have so many things that are already created and resources that you can use and draw from. So you're never just like, okay, what do I do? So that's been so helpful for me, because like I said, I didn't know what to do. And so I'm just glad that we have those things so we can offer them to you as you're starting now too. So. Oh, you muted.
I'm unmuted. Okay, I gotta unmute myself. And that's the thing, like, we help you to know, okay, if you have a power pocket of 20 minutes, these are activities that you can do within that time. Or if you have a solid hour, gosh, you can get so much done, you guys, in that hour. So we have the tools. And a lot of people, when they sign up, they get this, well, right now, you guys, there are a couple fun reasons to sign up. We have this all access pass that basically, in a nutshell, what that means is that you have a 12-month membership to every single workout that Beachbody's ever produced. Like, this is crazy. This is like the Netflix of fitness. And I know this summer is a prime time to get that on sale, because you also get your first month supply of Shakeology. And at the beginning, I mentioned that $15, about, you know, $15.95 per month monthly fee until you cancel. There's no like contract to sign, you guys. So if you sign up and you're like, this isn't for me, you have an exit. But a lot of people just enjoy at least, you know, the 25% discount on all things. But when you sign up with the All Access Pass, you get that $40 initial one-time business fee is completely waived. So right now, from now until August, so we're recording this the end of May, it's only $160 to sign up. That's crazy. So the one-time business fee is waived, and you're not really charged that $15.95 fee until after the first 30 days. But you have access to every single program, and you guys, there are 3 new programs that are being released this year. On top of that, you have nutritional guides for every single program that you do, taking the guesswork out. And before I mentioned, you know, do you have to be a personal trainer? Do you have to, oh, my phone's going off. Do you have to be a personal trainer? Note to self. Shut off phone when doing webinar. Got it. Okay. What was I saying?
Personal trainer. We don't have to be personal trainers.
Yeah. Do you have to be a personal trainer? Heck no. We are being taught by personal celebrity trainers telling you exactly what to do to get great results in like 30 minutes of time. Actually, we have like 10-minute programs, 22-minute, 45-minute, 55-minute. You also don't have to be a nutritionalist. We learn from the best. We learn from nutritionalists. So when people say, hey, I have, I'm celiac, what do I do about that? Or I deal with adrenal fatigue. We can say, you know what? I'm gonna check that out for you. And I'm not personally an expert, but I do have resources I can gather, and you basically help people along the way. Or if people are wanting help with nutrition, you can suggest certain things. But that's what the All Access Pass has. And Katie, you're very actually both of you are very consistent with inviting. So can you talk a little bit about like challenges? Because I think we hear the term all the time, like what is that? Like how do we actually help people?
Yes, I'm excited to talk about this because when I said we invite, what are we inviting to? Well, each month, what makes this truly different and what truly makes this work is that there are these private, either Facebook groups or we have a free app that we do it through, that we have challenge groups where we are sharing recipes, we are sharing tips, we're sharing motivation with each other every day, and the accountability of a check-in in the evenings that just might take 1 or 2 minutes. Like it's people who are on the same journey as you. We're cheering each other on. We're there for each other. And so we offer usually a free challenge each week or each month, and that's for a few days. And then we transition into a challenge group that is truly based on a fitness program, like something that Heather was talking about, based on what your goals are, based on what you want to do. Do you want to build muscle? Do you want to lose weight? Do you want to just get healthy and fit? And what do you enjoy? So we find the program that works best for you. And we also help with your nutrition and how to clean it up and how to break some of those sugar habits that we have. And so it's in a private group. So it's a group of people who are truly working on the same kind of goals to get there. And that's what makes these so effective. And they're just really fun. Oh, go ahead.
Can I add one more thing?
Please.
What's really great about these groups too is like it helps us. Like I know myself, like I need accountability just like anybody else.
Yes.
So when you invite people to be a part of your journey, it just creates it's just more of a fun atmosphere. And so many people either sign up for a coach ad for the discount, and they enjoy the discounts as long as you want. Remember, 25% off anything, and then they transition to a coach normally because people are looking at them going, okay, what are you doing?
Exactly right.
So you can get paid for those referrals and get your products paid off, or your Shakeology paid off, your performance line, or you can take it to the next level and become a career coach, which leads me into the next topic. Because a lot of people are like, okay, how much money you actually make on this? Or yoga pants all day. You design your life. Like, what is this thing? So it's not a get rich quick thing. It's not. It's not. So if you are like, I just want to sign up and make money and not really help people, this is not the right opportunity for you. You really have to be teachable. You have to be teachable to learn the skills that it takes, because the things that we're doing right now, it's taken hours and hours of training, and we've traveled, which you can travel with us too, because we like to go on conferences together, which is so cool. But you just really have to have patience. And I tell everyone, when you sign up, be here in a year. Not like, I'm just going to try it out for like a month and see how it goes, because inviting and knowing how to follow up. And but if you're a people person, not a people pleaser, actually I'm an ex-people pleaser, this opportunity through personal development has helped me get out of my own way. But it's a combination of you doing your best. A lot of new coaches, when they get started, they do want to just be a customer first and get into a challenge group or a virtual group and just try products out themselves. And then we transition. Well, it's up to you really. We transition it into an Ignite training, we call it. So we get you into training at your pace right away. And so eventually, I guess for me, after 5 years, I have been able to impact my family and the charities that I support, and just helping my coaching team. And it has just done so many wonderful things. We finally bought our lake home. So we now have a second home where every single weekend, you guys, like we are going and spending time as a family, and that has always been a dream of mine. And I was a stay-at-home mom. I never thought that I would be able to offer value in such a way. So for me personally, it's just done that. I know, Katie, you have your own why. Lori has her own reason why. And just channeling that why is really important, because through the peaks and valleys, you're just going to, you know, put your feet down, be yourself, and to implement. So did I cover that? Okay, you guys, anything else to add about the money aspects?
Well, Lori, tell your story. Yeah.
Add, when I first started, I guess I wasn't super concentrated on money, you know, as far as like retiring from my full-time job. I just thought, you know, I want to help people and get my products paid off. But then at the time I was working a second job, I was waitressing, and I went every Friday and Saturday night, and because that's the good money making time. And so it just got to the point where I dreaded going, because I would leave my family. They would be, you know, grilling hamburgers or hanging out by the pool, whatever it was. And I would have to be like, okay, guys, see you later. I got to go to work. And I would have to leave them every weekend. And I just got to the point where I didn't want that anymore. I wanted to be home with my family every Friday and Saturday night and spend that time, because my kids seem to be just like growing crazy before my eyes, you know, and I wanted to have that time back with them. So, very quickly, my goal became to quit that second job, and I was able to do that. And I'm just so grateful to be able to be home with my kids on the weekends now, and my family, and have that time. So I feel like that's why I want to share this with you guys, because I want that for you to be able to have that time with your family and spend more time with them. And yeah.
And then, are you in a garage, Lori?
Yeah, so I am living in a garage right now, so you can do this from anywhere. We are building a house at this time, and so I'm living in a garage while we're building our new house.
That's awesome. It's been so fun watching you guys. So, you know, there really is a sense of belonging, you guys. I mean, this is a tribe. This is an extended family. We talk all the time, and you know, people don't join companies, they join people. So if you like our vibe, you'll like our tribe. Okay, we're looking for people who are not negative Nellies or negative Nancy's, whatever you want to say. We're looking for people who want to improve on their life and want to ask God to be a part of that, to let us, you know, help you in this space. And we're so confident that we can help you. We've been in the top 1%, and we come from a very strong upline. And so you have that support. We're not going to like leave you hanging or anything, but you know, a lot of people, when they start as a new coach, if you help 3 new people in inviting them to perhaps a virtual group, which we can co-lead together. So for the first 3 months of your business, you actually get a free ticket to go to our annual conference. Like this summer, we're going to New Orleans together. We also have a conference that we attend. It's in the winter. So for people that can't make that summit conference, which is huge, I mean, we're exponentially growing, then, you know, you can come to Dallas, Texas with us. But it's ongoing support. And gosh, I just love you guys so much. This team is so strong.
So many amazing opportunities. And I just got to throw in, like, I never saw the beach till last year. I'm 32 years old, and I got to see the beach, and that was because of Beachbody. So, and I'll be taking my children with Beachbody to see the beach too. I mean, there's so many opportunities, more than just health and fitness. It's growing every aspect of your life.
Absolutely.
I just have to throw in really quick, like Katie said, it is so much more than just health and fitness. I honestly thought when I signed up, like, okay, maybe I'm going to get, you know, maybe I'll get some more muscle, or, you know, whatever it might be. But but I honestly never imagined having friendships like this. And, you know, we communicate like this all the time, and then seeing each other in person, and it's just like you know each other so well. Mm-hmm. And also, I just never imagined being part of such a faith-filled team, and having you guys affect my faith and growing my faith. And last summer I was baptized and I feel like this was all a big, you know, it all led together. It was being part of this team and your guys' faith affecting me. And I just want to pass it on to other people now. So
that's so awesome. You took the words out of my mouth. But it's so much more outside of health and fitness. I absolutely agree. So, what you waiting for, gang? What you waiting for? I think it's time to make a decision and contact the person that sent you to this webinar and ask questions. We know you have them. We know you still have, those hesitations perhaps, or maybe we didn't cover the misconception that you're really wondering about. So contact us if we sent you there, or anyone from our amazing team. And girls, ladies, do you want to say anything else? Did I miss anything?
This has changed all of our lives, and we just want to be able to share it with you. And it's changed it in so many different ways, and invite you to be a part of it and experience it, because there's nothing like it. There really isn't.
No, and this I just remembered. So this morning, we have weekly team calls, and it was just announced that the coaching opportunity is not only in the US, Canada, Puerto Rico. You guys, we're going international. So Beachbody is going international to the UK. So this is a great time to join. If you're US, Canada, Puerto Rico, like now is the time, because we are going international, and the Beachbody is not stopping. We want to end the trend of obesity, and it takes one person at a time, and it takes trustworthy people, and that's what we're all about. So, all right. Thanks, ladies. It was so much fun, and we hope to be inviting you into our team soon. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
See you.